Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Franco with Dream Big Media. I wanted to make this video speaking specifically to the business owners out there. Okay, but if you're an agency owner, you will also benefit from watching this video. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is a marketing plan that is effective for any business. Okay, and what you need to do to actually make that a reality for your business. So the very first thing that we're going to talk about is to establish what it is that you're selling. Okay, so what is special about your product or service? And in other words, it's called a USP, a unique selling proposition. What separates your product or your service from your competitors? Okay, you have to establish that. If you don't establish that, then you are going to be a commodity, and nobody's going to necessarily go with you. They're going to be going with the cheapest option if you don't have something that differentiates you from the crowd. Okay, so that's the number one first thing that you have to develop. What is special about you and your business? Okay, the second thing is how are you going to sell that service or that product, okay, of your business? So I want you to do an activity right now. I want you to take out a piece of paper and just write down a list of all the different things that you are currently working on in your business as it pertains to the marketing of your product or your service, okay? Secondly, I want you to write down all the things that you've tried in the past that maybe haven't worked for you, okay? And the third thing is that write down the things that you haven't tried yet, okay? Now, you have some preconceived notions about all of these different things, what's working right now, what hasn't worked in the past, and what you haven't even tried yet. I want you to be completely objective about this opportunity, about this activity. Take yourself completely out of the situation and just write down, literally just write it out, okay? Don't attach any feelings, emotions, bias to it whatsoever. And I want you to understand something too, that the reason I want you to be objective about it is because just because something hasn't worked for you in the past doesn't mean that it doesn't work, okay? That's like if I were to say, I was unsuccessful in building a space shuttle, so I know that no one can build a space shuttle, right? Or I was unsuccessful in dunking a basketball, so I know that nobody could dunk a basketball, okay? There's a lot of qualities, skills, tools. You're naive to think that just because something hasn't worked for you in the past doesn't mean that it won't work for somebody else, or if somebody, or your business, or your industry. If somebody comes in and says that they can do something that you've tried in the past, and you have a refusal to listen just because you're being stubborn and not, and you've tried something that just hasn't worked in the past, you're just being naive about that, okay? So I just want you to get that, clear those biases out of your head while you do this activity. Now, the third thing is you have to establish the resources that you're going to need in order to actually achieve the objective set in using the different vehicles that you listed in that list, okay? So what are those resources that you need? It could be books, it could be courses, it could be mentors, it could be money, it could be your time, any number of those things, seminars. It's just essentially investing in your personal education. Just write down all the resources that you think you would need in order to carry all of those different or items on your list, okay? Then the fourth thing is you have to set out your goals, okay? So I want you to write down a 1-year goal, a monthly goal, a weekly goal, and a daily action that you can take to achieve that weekly goal, a daily action that you can take to achieve your monthly goal, and a daily action that you could take to achieve your yearly goal, okay? You have to write down those goals, and a lot of business owners skip this, and if you're taking the time to actually do any of this that I'm suggesting to you, you absolutely should do, but if you are, do not skip over this section. And the reason for it is because so I'm a chess player. I'll give you a story. I'm a chess player, right? And so when I go into a chess game, I go with the end in mind, okay? So chess essentially is just like war with pieces, right? So my objective is to capture the king. So I start the game with that objective in mind, and the mindset that I take when I'm playing chess is against my opponent, I'm going to annihilate any strategy or anything that he's going to try to do to capture my king and stop me from capturing his, okay? That's how the mindset I have whenever I go into that game. It's worse in business, okay? If you do not have a strategy, a marketing plan in place for your business or your products to take to get to the next level, then you are essentially going into the game or the war of business without a strategy. And what that's going to do is cause one of the casualties of the game that you're playing to be a lost customer. Okay, your competitor is going to take that away from you. You're always going to lose the game. No matter how much you want to be successful, you will always lose because you don't have a strategy in place. That's like saying that you're going to be building a house, right? And you're going to put the second floor window up and the kitchen in before you lay the foundation. Okay, so if you haven't done that yet, if this doesn't make sense to you, realize the importance of having an actual marketing plan for your business. So many business owners, there's 28 million business owners in the entire country right now, and only about 17,000 businesses have 500 employees or more. Most of these 22 million of these businesses are self-employed. These are individual solo entrepreneurs working for themselves. That's how this economy is going. So how do you scale to the next level? How do you become one of the million to one of the 1,000 that are successful and are able to automate and scale their businesses in such a way that they can step away from it and the revenue continues to increase? It starts with a marketing plan. Okay, so if you don't have this, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Knowing what you know now got you to this point, this current level of financial, personal, and professional success. Okay? What you don't know is going to take you to where you want to be. Okay? So you have to absolutely invest in your own personal growth and in your own marketing prowess and developing your skill set as a marketer. Okay? So I just want to leave you with those thoughts so you guys understand the importance of marketing. Okay? And when your business is struggling, you, unless you are a marketing expert, are not the answer to the solution. Okay? The things you don't know, standing on the shoulders of giants, of people who have scaled their businesses, of people who are running multiple businesses with systems in place. Those are the people that you need to learn from, and you could do that through books, courses, mentors, things like that that can actually take you to where you want to be. Okay, you wouldn't understand the value of reading something in a book that completely changes your perspective, that would save you years of time, or hearing something from a mentor that is going to completely change your mindset of how you look at everything, your entire business. Okay, and it will change your life, and that way you can go ahead and use your business to change the world. So hopefully that helps you guys in developing the tools that you need to start out with the marketing plan. Okay, all right guys, peace out, keep it real. Comment below. Oh, also I have a group. Okay, I have a group. It's called Big Dreamers. It's for entrepreneurs and small business owners who have big dreams for their life and big dreams for the world. Okay, your big dreams are not crazy. Okay, I want you to get that out of your mind. Whatever society is telling you, whatever the world is telling you, that your big dream or your idea or your invention or your project or your product or your service or whatever it is that you have in here, you can actually realize it. Okay, you can actually get it out of here and put it into paper, make a plan for it, and then realize your vision and see how the world changes. Okay, so if you are a big dreamer and you want in on that group, I'm going to be dropping valuable content like this video here in that group. I'm going to include it in the copy up there. There's going to be a link up there, or you'll see it in the first comment below. Okay, so if you guys like this video, just comment below, type you agree, and give me some awesome nuggets that you learned from this video, or something else that you can add to it for the people that are going to be reading the comments in this video. All right, please share this video with all of your friends and small business owners and entrepreneurs. I'm trying to grow this group, Big Dreamers, so that all the people who, entrepreneurs everywhere across the country, across the world, that have big dreams for themselves, that you guys don't let society taint you and taint your mind to thinking that you will never be able to achieve your dreams. I'm here to tell you, you absolutely can, and you will. Okay? All right, guys. Peace out. Keep it real, and always dream big. Talk to you soon. Bye.